Well, everybody, welcome to the Psycho Unleashed stream. We're taking on Eggman Land today. We're going to take on Eggman Land today.
Make hedgehogs do today.
Here we go!
But they make the QuickTime things like so complex. Yeah. So many buttons in there. The miracle I managed to push them all without messing it up. Oh. Speaking of complicated button combos, Super Mario 1000 Year Door remake is in just a few days now. You're gonna watch me stream that, right, miss?
Of course I am. I've been waiting for that for a long time.
Okay. No, hey! What do you mean? Hello? Also, hello, Maxi, welcome to the
Max
stream.
the Honestly, if anything, you've arrived at the ideal time. The entire first half of the Unleashed, like the entire last run was kind of just, it was more of a warm-up than anything, you know?
Thanks, Sonic Unleashed. I really enjoyed that one.
So my current estimate is that we're going to be doing 3 more streams of this, I think.
See, because last stream I was like, it's gonna take like 5 streams to do this. You were like, no, we'll do it today. And now you've seen how I actually perform at this level. Now you have a more, now you're more like me in your estimate.
So was that before or after you realised that you were on the last goddamn room?
Huh?
So you said that. Was that before or after you realised you were on...
That was like at the start of the stream.
Okay.
Last time.
Well, okay, I will say 3 after this is maybe a little bit exaggeratory. Maybe it's 2 after this. Exaggeratory? Exaggeratory?
That's a brand new word.
Thank you.
Is there input delay? I don't think so. Doesn't feel like there's.
I guess the traditional way of saying that would be saying it's hyperbolic. You know, it is of hyperbole.
Hyperbole?
No, I refuse. Because otherwise hyperbolic would be hyperbolic.
No, it's hyperbolic.
It's not hyperbolic.
The pronunciation changes based on the spelling.
No. Actually, I've decided that I'm right and everybody else is wrong.
I'm sorry that English is just like a lawless language.
Yeah, and I've decided it's pronounced hyperbole. You know, it's like you go
in
with
math, it's a hyperbola.
It's
not a hyperbola.
It's hyperbola. No, it's hyperbola.
No, because it's a parabola, not a parabola.
No, because it's like a tom-tom-bola, you know, but it's like hyper.
No, it's like a parabola.
Like the dog?
What?
You know, you're from the PlayStation.
No.
Like the people sing stuff at him and he sings it back.
What?
Maxie gets it.
A parappa?
There was a really good Tumblr post I saw earlier. I think it was like...
You know what name... You know...
Like...
What name always gets me is... Wait, hold on. My throat is, like, dying. Hold on. I never understand the name Jammer Lammy. What the hell does Jammer mean?
It's German for the.
Wouldn't that be un? Like UN,
Well, yeah,
not
you're
UM?
well, yeah, you're just pronouncing the game wrong.
But that's... It's not pronunciation, it's spelling. I mean, it is a pronunciation, but only insofar as it's... The spelling is different.
Can I just mention, by the way, I saw a really good post yesterday. It was like, I think it was like a text post from Patricia Taxon on Tumblr.
Uh-huh.
You know, the video essayist, right?
Uh-huh.
And
Is
it
that one
was
about
like...
Parappa having echolalia?
Yeah, it was like, Parappa, do you ever wonder if you should have echolalia? And then somebody replies to a picture of Parappa being like, do I ever wonder if I just have echolalia?
Well, I really wanted the extra one up, but I couldn't figure out how to get him to disengage from the thing. It's like, do you ever wonder if Parappa just had like a... like a... I don't remember the wording, it was like a big case of echolalia. And then somebody made a little comic version of it, of somebody asking him that directly. And then him just repeating it.
Yeah, you're just describing exactly what I already said.
Yeah, but you described it slightly wrong, so I was trying to do it correctly.
Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. Turns out I'm a fucking idiot. And Lynn is here to just clean up my little messes after I make them. Like I'm a fucking pet rat. Fuck you, Lena. I hate you. I'm gonna burn your corn down. And your field will be sparse and full of ash. I'm not gonna plant wheat. How does that make you feel? It's gonna be a wheat
so
field.
Cool. This reminds me, I was just thinking about today how, like, I see a lot of, like, really cutesy anime girl characters, and then, like, remember that, like, a lot of people are, like, interested in the character because, like, they think they're, like, hot or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like... I forget that that's even a thing, because, like, cutesy anime girls, in my mind, occupy the same place as, like, a hamster, in terms of appeal. Like, they're just like a little creature to me, you know?
I think in order to fully understand this, you're gonna have to... You know, never mind. Never mind. We don't need the opinions of those people, it's fine.
Because it was just like, they're just so stylized. Like, some of them get so stylized to the point where it's like, my brain doesn't even, like, register them, like, as a human anymore. And it's just like, small, cute animal instead. Is where my brain goes.
The baby deer.
Yeah.
Pastima. No, Parappa the Stimmer. Oh. I was vocal stimming in chat earlier.
Wow.
Do you remember that?
No.
Like, I came into chat and she was like...
Oh yeah, you were doing the, the Metal Gear thing.
Metal.
I didn't realize you said in chat. I thought you meant like in the stream, and then
No.
As you said chat. It didn't, like, my brain didn't register properly.
Do I think the next 3D Sonic game will ditch the boost? I'm gonna be real with you.
Does Sonic Dream Team have it?
Yes. Technically.
Oh, okay.
It's this Frontier style where it's just like it's like a stamina dash thing.
I see.
Fills.
I'm looking forward to playing that game.
Like,
I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm looking forward to trying it out.
I feel like my opinion is that the next Sonic game, right, what's gonna happen is that it's gonna open up, right? Okay.
Oh, the next 3D Sonic game is Sonic Rumble.
Oh. No, the next real 3D Sonic game
Okay.
will open up, and Sonic will look directly in the camera and be like, "Mr. Fairy, you're a piece of fucking shit," and then do a little dance. And then he will immediately boost along a spline, with the A button deactivated for some reason. Go into like a rainbow ring, and you'll be invited to shake your Switch 2 Joy-Cons to earn a 12 rank, which gives you 16 quintillion points.
16 quintillion rings.
Then you land, and the Duke of Soliana is like, "To perform a spin dash, press the B button." And I'm like, oh damn,
And Zavok will roll you up.
No! No! No!
The spin dash now
Oh,
requires
God!
Zavok's help.
Oh no, Elena, I hate you. You're so good at this. I genuinely, like, listen, right, okay? If they're sticking with the open world stuff, right, okay? Please, I just want real rolling, okay? I just want real rolling. I want accrued speed. Like, it doesn't have to be like Sonic GT where you can accrue speed forever, right? I just want it so that, like, if you run down, like, a really big hill, then you keep going fast for, like, 10 seconds or something. So then I can go up to a ramp and jump off it with the accrued speed,
God.
you know?
How did that even happen?
And do something cool, you know?
How
That's
did
all
they
I want.
manage to do that?
All I want is a little moment, a little bit of momentum, you know, just a tiny bit to take away the pain of everyday life, right? But you know what they're gonna fucking do, don't you? Right? It's just gonna be. I bet you the next game is gonna just be virtually identical to Frontiers, except the map is gonna be bigger, and there's gonna be more CG cutscenes, and that's gonna be, and then that's it. You know, it's like the bigger budget will go to nothing of real value. It's just gonna be the same thing, because that's the thing that weirds me out about like game development, right? Okay, is that like they'll make decisions in one game for certain reasons, right? You know. But then they never reconsider them. You know, this isn't even just like a Sonic thing, right? This isn't even like a Sonic thing. This is just like a thing that happens, you know? They make the sequel to the game that shipped, not the game that they could have shipped, you know? I don't know. I'm being like probably more negative than I have to be.
Oh, this is slightly off topic, but well, there was a train of thought in my head that led me here. Which was that you were talking about they make sequels to the games that shipped, or whatever, and it was making me think of Super Monkey Ball.
Oh yeah.
And Super Mario Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD. And then it reminded me of a video that I saw that was criticizing a Nick Robinson video that was about Monkey Ball.
Oh.
It was called like the rise and fall of Super Monkey Ball or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how they held the series hostage with Banana Blitz and etc. And then that led me to thinking about how they said that H Bomber Guy has been big tweeting about Nick Robinson lately, and so he might be his next target, basically.
Oh my god, please, H Bomber Guy, nuke that man.
I know, I was thinking that. I was like, holy shit, will he finally get his comeuppance?
I love that like H Bomber Guy has become like a career assassin. Oh,
it's
like okay.
It's like,
Can I just say?
yeah.
Go on. Well, I was gonna replace what Max you were saying. So do you think you could hold
It's
on
gotten
to
so
your
bad.
thought for-
I was gonna say it's gotten bad enough that like, cause the person doing the video mentioned like, oh, they were like, I don't know what's up with Nick Robinson, so I'm not gonna speak on that or whatever. And then there was a bunch of people in the comments saying the same thing. It's like, oh, I didn't even know there was anything. And it's like, oh, it's so bad. People don't even know what he did. Like, his new career is just like, people don't even know his old career or why it ended, you know? He's like if James Somerton managed to actually, like, make a comeback after all the stuff that happened, you know?
It's, when you really think about it, escaping what you've done is kind of reverse plagiarism, you know? Okay, replying to what Maxie said. Like, I don't know, like, cleaner frontiers, I just don't know. Like, if by cleaner you mean the role, like, okay, so frontiers, like, I don't know, I'm so confused. Like, if they could make the drop dash work, like, that alone would be like a big thing for me, right? Because like in half the cyberspace stages it just doesn't work because it doesn't like any kind of dynamic camera for some ungodly reason. So, and it's like a feature that just doesn't work. You know, they had an entire like roadmap of like big planned updates they've done. They never fixed a core fucking feature that doesn't work. Half of cyberspace's 2D sections are incompatible with one of your base moves. Why is this, right? And also the fact that like it isn't even that good as a drop dash anyway, right? Like you know, the amount of incline you have to have before it's actually like a viable speed option is ridiculous, right? So like, you know, I don't know. You got the also, and then like I don't know. It's like,
you know those people.
Well, no, the spin dash is okay. So the spin dash is just okay. I'm gonna make a real hot take here, right? And if you disagree with me, then that's fine because everybody does. The frontier spin dash is fucking terrible.
Why is it so hard to hit that spring?
It is the worst fucking like thing ever.
I do that every time. Why is it so hard to hit the spring?
Because Sonic controls like a bar of soap with a fan
like
on
I've
it.
tried to like jump to it. I've tried to homing attack it. I've tried, and those kept failing. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to walk there calmly, and then that fails too. The spring is just cursed.
Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, just to quickly just say, like, the Frontier Spin Dash is the single stupidest fucking thing. I hate it. Because basically, like, it's just a more powerful boost that, like, you know, like, that has, like, a weird interaction where it doesn't have, like, unlike the rest of, like, Sonic states, it doesn't have surface magnetism. And then, once you leave a surface, it gives you anti-grav for, like, a second, right?
Yeah.
So you basically moon jump anytime you, like, hit something, right? I don't know, like... Like, you would have thought the point of a move with a roll state would be to be, like, terrain dependent, right? You know? And it kind of is, but not enough for it to matter. And then also there's the fact that, like, you know, if it's supposed to go faster, like downhill than uphill, it's hard to fucking tell.
Why is that gap right there?
To make you jump. Because they hard coded.
No, because how are you supposed? It's come by so fast. Are you supposed to notice it? Like, I only managed to do it by remembering it's there. Like you barely even get a chance to see it before you're supposed to jump over it.
I mean,
because of the camera angle.
This game is half quick time event.
It's too quick.
I mean, I agree with you. But I think it's symptomatic of a larger issue with the level design in this game in general.
I wanted to say, that, like, So you know when I made my Sonic game tier list?
Yeah.
I put this game at the very bottom. I want the people who were incredulous at me for putting it down there to, like, justify this level to me.
I think people...
And,
I think
and
people
the
fondly...
medal requirements.
People actually generally
Like-
have a fond opinion of Eggman Land.
Real, this is like one of the worst experiences I've ever had playing Sonic in my life.
Well, some people just are like, oh wow, cool, finally a Sonic level that's actually hard. And I mean, I guess it
like
does
when
something
games
for
are
them.
hard. I don't mind playing difficult games. I mind playing extremely frustrating games, though.
Maxie says they're masochists. That would explain it. Oh my god. Okay, so you know how I'm like a famous Lost World hater, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I make a real hot take here?
Uh-huh.
The last stage of Desert Ruins in Sonic Lost World. If actually, you know what? The hard stages towards the end of Lost World
What the
are all
What? Come on, that was supposed to be a homing attack to the spring.
are all better examples of a hard song. Are all better examples of like a difficult near final stage than Eggman Land.
I see. Maxie likes
They're
Lost
all-
World. I also like it.
I'll forgive you one day.
I also like Team Sonic Racing. I was telling Miss about that, cause like... Oh, come the fuck on! No! I played Sonic Lost World on Steam, so I played it. What do you mean I failed? That was 3 A's! How did I...
Into the tomato sauce. Oh my god! I can't believe we're at the point where you're doing BOY to your console. I mean, your computer. Because, you know. Boy, I say, boy, Mr. Brozuka, you can't be publishing no game like this. You hear? You can't be. I said the original Sonic's main saving grace was the ring system that allowed small mistakes to be inconsequential. And I say, boy, you fill a stage full of pits, instant death,
You
huge
can't...
consequence.
Brazuka, you can't be putting the homing attack and the dash on the same button, boy. Understand how it works, boy. People are gonna zoom off the stage when they're trying to do a homing attack. And he's just like slapped him.
I say, this is why your budget's been cut.
You mean the PS4 game, Dreams? I have not. I've wanted to get that for ages, though. I've never gotten around to it.
I kind of want to try Dreams. I kind of want to try Dreams. I kind of want to try Dreams.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Team Sonic Racing. I was telling Biss earlier, as like, it's so funny to me that like we have such different opinions because like Biss thinks that game is like awful, but like I think it's
terrible.
like peak of like kart racing. Honestly,
It is.
It's like one of my favorite kart races I've ever played in terms of like how it feels to play it.
Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about, Maxie. I gotta be real, right? A lot of stuff about that game looks cool. The parkour thing, I think the
Yeah.
parkour jump off walls thing sucks a little. I think it sucks a little bit. You know, like it's like it looks cool, but it doesn't seem mechanically that like it's cool for like a demo, right? I couldn't imagine playing an entire game, you know, and it like doing something interesting with it over time, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the idea of like some way you could like ping off walls, right? I just think maybe the way it works in that game, like it feels like there isn't enough restriction, you know? Like, you kind of have too much free range. Like, you could just jump off the same wall, like Mega Man X, you know? It doesn't seem like it's that interesting as a result. Feels like it needs more limitation. I don't know, though. That's just me having thoughts. Like, I haven't actually played it. Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. It
It's
just
so hard to
feels...
stop on that platform.
Try doing a quick hop and stomp, maybe.
That wasn't. I only failed that one because I forgot which button is X and which one's Y. See, my problem is when something makes me have to think quickly, I forget things. Like, if I'm made to, like, think fast, I forget which button is which. Like, I guess I start overthinking it. My brain goes into overdrive. Huh?
Overthinking is very dangerous.
I'm like, okay, I gotta make sure I'm pressing the right button, and then it slows me down because I'm thinking about the buttons. Here we go. But yeah, I think Team Sonic Racing is sort of like my ideal for how a kart racing game should feel to play. But I also really appreciate that it does a good job keeping, like having the opponents keep up with you, so like the race is exciting the whole time. Oh, I almost recovered that. Because like a lot of racing games suffer from the problem of like, just end up like ahead of everyone and you're just kind of driving by yourself for the rest of the... Well, there goes my extra life just down the drain that I managed to get before.
Can I mention my thoughts on Team Sonic Racing?
Uh-huh.
So comparing it to like Sonic and Tails All Stars Racing Transformed, right?
Uh-huh.
My hot
Which
take
I don't
is,
like,
actually. I thought the plane and the boat were fun. They had like their own physics set, you know. They felt kinesthetically very different, and it was nice contrast.
I'd rather just have... Personally, I would rather just have a car that feels good than any other vehicle. I just like driving.
I'm gonna be real with you, right?
Uh-huh.
It's a Mario Kart car. None of the... Like, all of those games... I don't like any of those, right? All those games where you do the fake drifting that doesn't really make any sense, I hate all of them. They're all bland, and their, like, mechanic set is potently uninteresting at this point. I'm so sick of that being the default for, like, a racing game with a character on it.
I see.
I mean, I haven't played it, Maxi, but I can't imagine I'd be into it. I just don't like that kind of Mario... I don't like Mario Kart likes. I'm done with them. I'm sick of them.
I would never play Crash Team Racing because Crash sickens me. Here we go.
I don't know, it's like...
Crash Bandicoot as a character sickens me, I'm sorry.
Kart like... Well, I say I'm done with them. I'm interested in Robotnik's Ring Racers, right? That's kind... But that's the thing though, is like, you know, SRB2... Robotnik's Ring Racers apparently has some, like, weird mechanics on top. That's my thing, is that, like...
I heard that it's really difficult and it's for kart racing perverts, quote-unquote.
Yeah. My thing is just, I need something that's, like... The reason I liked the boat and the plane in Transformed, right, is that they were garnish that made up for the fact that I find Mario Kart...
Like,
no.
from Steven Universe.
I would enjoy that, though. But they're garnish that makes up for the fact that I find Kart-likes very bland, right?
I'm used to you talking about Steven Universe. I hear you say Gar. I think you're gonna say Garnet.
Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl, and Steven!
It was worth it to go up here because you get an extra life, if you're wondering what I was doing.
When are you gonna watch Steven Universe, Elena?
Never.
Is it just because the characters have lips?
Yeah, I don't like the art style. Sorry.
The characters have lips.
Hey, you're gonna have to be satisfied that I played the video game. And I'll probably play the other ones at some point.
You ever watched TV Universe, Maxie? I thought it was pretty good. I ended up like there was a time in my life.
Right, we're on the second half of the level now.
There was a time in my life when everybody compared me to Steven, right? And both me and Steven suffered for that in the same exact ways. So I think it's a really poignant piece of art.
Oops. What happened?
Understandable.
Oh, that was a 1-up and I missed it. Great. Oh, my favorite room.
I hear the room where you gotta grab onto the little thingies, and then you gotta remember that punching makes you float.
And
I mean,
just
watching
get
TV
constantly pummeled by these things.
Watching TV shows is hard. I benefit from just having Arrow to, like, force feed shows into me.
I benefit from living with my girlfriend, and then the thing that when we eat food together is we watch something together.
I don't love if the sentence just ended with, I benefit from living with my girlfriend.
I
That's
got
a similar
hit in the cutscene when I couldn't move. God damn it.
8 Cycle Leash a stinker.
It really is. How do I get up there? Get me the fuck up there, come on.
I say, boy, the cutscene doesn't pause the fan, boy. I say, you don't give the player iframes, boy. What are you doing?
How do I get up there?
Oh, God.
None of these little handhold things are close to it. Okay, I guess it still works. Also, I messed stuff up and I can't see the chat anymore. Hold on.
It's alright. I'll be the master of chat.
I was just trying to press the button to stop the model explosion. There we go. Now where am I going? That's the next question. Is it just on the opposite side? Oh. Yeah, it's just on the opposite side. Yeah, just get hit one last time by the fan on my way out. Yeah, sure. Just one more for the road.
Do you know at McDonald's they've started pre-warming the cheese before they put it on the burger?
Does it make sense?
Yeah. Part of an initiative called the Best Burger. It's designed to elevate the quality of the output.
I didn't know those were going to retract, because how could I have known? They were all the way out before. You do get a 1-up every time you come over here, though.
Grappleable wall poles out for Harambe. Yeah, that feels like a mod somebody could do. Put Harambe over the werehog.
Oh lord.
For the record, I don't like Harambe and I don't find it funny. I think the worst that...
Why did you suggest that?
I don't know, Elaine. I'm tired
it's gonna be
of
your
my
fault
leg
if that
hurts.
ends up It's gonna be your fault if like you've jinxed it. You've put that idea out into the universe.
Wait, there's a Fallout show?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had only heard about it in terms of people complaining about it.
Oh.
Yeah, because they were claiming that it's canon to the rest of the series, and then it immediately decanonizes everyone's favorite game.
New Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh no! That's the thing with Fallout as a franchise, isn't it? Is that it's half complete unmitigated garbage, from what I understand.
Yeah, so that post
And
about the guy who doesn't
Half-Life.
understand baseball. It was so funny.
Oh. But yeah, that's the thing with like Fallout is that like mostly like it's like isn't that the thing, like you get Fallout 3 and it's generally considered shitty, and then you get Vegas and it's good and everybody's happy, and then you get Fallout 4 and that's like wasn't that Garbo basically?
Fallout 4 was a huge game. I thought everybody liked it.
No, isn't Fallout 4 the one where it basically barely worked? Or is it no? It's 76.
Yeah, 76 is the MMO one.
Oh, so there was 4 after that.
No, 4 was before that. 76 is the most recent game.
Oh. But yeah, my point is, I'm just saying, like, Fallout, it
was
feels
made in the same engine. Like, they were trying to make a modern game in the same engine they've been using for, like, more than a decade at this point. Or at the point that that game was released.
Wait, so if Todd Howard has said that New Vegas is still canon, right, but the show contradicts it, what does that mean? Like, at that point, is he just saying it's canon to shut people up? Or is it canon in a different way than we originally... Oh my god, that fan looks so fucking annoying.
It doesn't hurt you, though.
I bet you it did at one point. I feel like this might be a situation where playtesters basically took Brozuka by the neck and were like, listen here, if you don't fucking get rid of the damage on those fucking goddamn fans, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, sorry. I wasn't like putting pressure on you to answer, Maxie. It's fine. It's okay. So I'm sorry. I'm not interrogating you. Oh.
I love skipping fighting all the robots. It's so funny. I gotta check the other pink wall and see if there's any goodies back there worth getting.
But yeah, I'm just saying that Fallout feels like a franchise at war with itself half the time anyway.
Alright, we made it. We have 4 lives for this.
People do have a tendency to exaggerate. Also, fun factoid, you know how... Okay, so Sonic Prime, right? Recently, Ian Flynn, on his podcast, he mentioned... Oh, what was the word I invented? What was the word I invented?
I don't remember.
Exaggeratory.
Oh yeah, that was it. Exaggeratory.
Instead of hyperbolic.
There's no
Yeah, what
healing
was I
items
saying?
in there, it's just the rings. Gotcha.
What's this? Oh yeah. So you know Sonic Prime, right?
Uh-huh.
Apparently, so
about that?
yes, there's a load of things about it which make it kind of hard to like really square it away as part of the game canon. According to Ian, apparently like all that stuff was brought up to the team working on it, and most of that advice was ignored. So,
Oh, fuck me. I immediately pressed the wrong button. There's just gonna be a repeat of last stream.
yeah, the intent was being exaggeratory. The intent does have a tendency to do that.
It sounds like a real word when you say it out loud, but when you see it spelled, it looks clearly like a word I've never seen before. I've never seen a word spelled like that before.
What's that about? But yeah, I think it's interesting that like the Sonic series now has like a lore council, you know. But apparently nobody has to listen to them. Like at that point, you know, it's like a lot of people are saying, like it's only there so that those people get complained at rather than anybody else, you know.
Oh no.
And Cass was saying to me, like, why does everybody suddenly hate Ian Flynn? And I think this is part of the reason, is like, at one point, Ian Flynn was working on like, tie-in comics, and he was doing a pretty good job of covering up all the, like, plot holes with those tie-in comics, right? So he felt like a guy on the outside doing his best, you know, almost, even though he was officially, you know, hired and everything. Now he's been made the face of, like, you know, the face of stuff, you know, kind of. Despite not actually having final say over anything. So now he's just the guy you complain to if you don't like anything, you know? If anything's wrong... Yeah. He's the manager that you demand to speak to when they forgot the fries on your Sonic.
Oh, that's funny because Sonic is also a fast food place.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking of that. It is funny though.
I'm getting
like,
ganged up on, please. Oh my god, leave me alone.
I don't know if I agree, Maxie. To be honest, like, I don't know, it depends on like how much stuff you rope in, right? Like, so the official word at this point is that like pretty much all the games are canon, right? Which I think
everything
is silly.
canon thing.
Like, if you were to go with just mainline titles, right? Then like
So stupid! I can't do the quick time.
If you were just to do games that are like considered mainline, I think pretty much the only game that's hard to square away is Unleashed. That's like my weird hot take. Is that like, are there some like weird inconsistencies and stuff, and is some of the writing bad? Yes. But like Unleashed is like the only game that like genuinely,
oh my god, I
it
did it.
ruins things a bit.
I killed him.
Because like it messes with like the Chaos Emerald pre-established lore. It shows the entire world, but then like it's kind of its own world that feels like a soft reboot. It's hard to really square like the dark guy, light guy stuff with like a lot of the other stuff we know about the world. I think.
Indeed.
I don't know. It's like weird, right? Because like, imagine like so.
Hang on.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I guess I don't know. It feels like, I mean, like Unleashed is definitely a soft reboot, right? 06 people say is soft.
Please, leave me alone.
Run away.
Abyss?
Okay, I'm not
what do you
say
think I was trying to do? I couldn't get... Every time I'd get up, the next attack would be there, so I couldn't even move.
I'm not saying...
I was stun locked. They won't stop doing the shockwave. Abyss, it's just endless shockwave. It literally will not stop. What the fuck? They won't stop.
I think they do the shockwave when you're far away, maybe.
I got way closer and they didn't stop. I'm stun locked. I'm gonna die. Look, I'm too far away. I can't. If I don't get up, if I get up or if I don't get up, it hits me.
Oh my god! I can't, this is terrible.
Jesus fucking Christ. Why won't it stop? Please.
Okay, just think of it like a skipping challenge, you know? Sorry, you're American. Jump rope. You know, just keep jumping.
I never even hit the guy. How did he end up with half health? Oh, they're killing each other! But they holy shit, I didn't realize they damage each other.
Oh!
Holy shit, wait a minute. He killed the other guy.
So what you're telling me is that getting stuck locked in the corner for like 5 minutes was a viable strategy?
Apparently.
I cannot fucking believe this, Elena. This is
Hold on.
incredible.
All I need to do is go in leash mode. Oh, fuck me! Why do you have to do another one?
Oh, okay. Okay, we've learnt something though. We've learnt something. Which is, when we get to the second half, maybe it's best just to start, like, just jump the shockwaves, like, 5 minutes.
No,
Let
but that's
them kill each
untenable
other.
because... Well, you saw what happened?
I think if you focused only on jumping over the shockwaves, you wouldn't get hit by a single one.
You have a lot more faith in my abilities at this game than I do, Biz. I'll put it that way. And this guy I can just kill to death. Just the old-fashioned way.
Also, the everything
There you
is
go.
canon thing is weird. Because they acknowledge that Sonic Chronicles isn't canon. They'll admit that's not canon. Is Sonic 4 canon? That feels like something that they should just remove.
They never finished it.
Well,
It's a shame
yeah,
they never finished Sonic 4.
Because the problem is... I like the reference. Because the problem is if they have Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Sonic 4 Episode 2 as canon, right? Then the canonical state of, wait, could you jump on those barrels and just stand there?
Oh yeah. Pick that up.
Would that get... Could you just let them shockwave each other's death then?
They're not doing the shockwaves now. Oh, here they go. Oh yeah, look. I totally avoid them.
Okay, just don't destroy all the barrels. We need to keep the barrels around for now. The barrels are like... fucking
Oh, and they're hitting the wizards too. I just heard them hit the wizards. A second monster has hit the wizard.
Oh my god! Sonic Unleashed is an incredible game.
How is this? This is a viable strategy, huh?
Not if you want less rank.
Oh, the timer already disappeared. Yeah, I hear the sound effects of them getting hit. Look at these dumbasses.
Why is Werehog Sonic taking a shit?
I thought he was taking a nap.
Oh, wait, nobody's squatting. You don't nap to squat, or you don't squat to nap.
Maybe you don't.
You like turn the camera and see what's going on?
Just barely. I can turn it. Yeah, that guy is already at half health. The other guy is close to half health.
Can they not make it the rest of the way to you?
Apparently not. They have a small radius they can exist in. This is the funniest way that this could have turned out. This is amazing.
They have less freedom and agency than a scuttlebug.
Oops, they managed to hit me now. Gotta back up. Just means I have to back up a little bit more. Yeah, they've almost killed each other. And then my job will be easy.
Don't
To
do the
just
quick time
finish off
event,
the...
because if
Yeah,
you
no, yeah. The quick time event is stupid. Turns out, not worth it. Yep, okay, one of them died, and the other guy's got like a sliver of health left.
What a fucking shit show! Oh.
There, he's dead.
Oh my god. Oh, thank fuck.
Oh, I hear the goal ring.
But the gold ring doesn't even care about the wizards.
Yeah,
You're not
no, the
destroying
other
him.
rim didn't care about the other enemies either, it's just the big guy. Well, I gotta
We did
beat
it.
I didn't even get the lowest rank for that.
All you had to do was stand on a barrel. It wins itself.
I can't believe that. That was amazing. I didn't know that the enemies had, like, I didn't know there was, mob griefing.
Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. I think it's gonna take 2 more streams. Maybe
Oh,
1 more,
lordy.
actually.
Lordy.
You gotta put those piss crystals into the shield.
Cutscene time, baby.
Hell yeah!
Pistols. Yeah, and the noise of Chip's wings slapping. People said that the new piston sound sounds like masturbating, but Chip's wing sound really does.
The final Chaos Emerald. Back at last.
But it's an uncomfortable noise. I don't like it. I'm just thinking about the thing where supposedly Discord is going to monitor voice calls for the sound of masturbation and ban you if they catch you masturbating.
They know when you are sleeping. They
Extremely
know when
funny to
you
me.
are awake. They know when it no sex in general.
To being sealed within the core, and my
Hey
work
there.
done.
See if you can get banned by playing the sound effect of Chip flapping his wings over Discord voice call.
Thank you, Sonic.
I
It's all
mean that's a valid way of looking at it, Maxie. I just don't like it. Like I don't know, it feels like up until it's Unleashed, every mainline title was like building off what the last one had established, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's a reverse
And even-
Legend of Zelda, where originally the games were made without any consideration to each other, and then later were given, like, a timeline slash, like, shared lore, which they've now decided they're not doing anymore, much to my chagrin. Sonic is the opposite, where everything had a continuity, and then they're just like, no, they're all just,
Oh,
separate.
never mind, we're just gonna fucking make Super Mario now. That they made last time.
Why did it make a falling sound if it's falling up? Or why did it start falling up anyway?
Because it was hit by a laser. Laser!
Do you feel that?
I love how we have like 3 seconds of Werehog's like just breathing at the beginning of that cutscene.
Oh boy, oh boy. Look at that Eggman's robot.
Looks like you're a bit too late, Sonic.
Do you remember this thing's name?
No. The Egg Dragoon.
My wondrous technology.
Is this the Egg Dragoon?
Wrong, buffoon,
Oh.
loser.
Eh.
How could you think it's called
Ultra
the Egg
Hyper
Dragoon?
Prototype 1.
Yeah, it's a much better name. Why would you call it the Egg Dragoon? What a stupid idea, Elena.
Oh.
You fool.
Okay, well, what is the Egg Dragoon then?
Nothing. It never happened. There is no Egg Dragoon.
Well, then why do I remember that name?
I think you made it up in a hallucination once.
I did not. I swear it was in like Sonic Generations or something.
No, there's no Egg Dragoon in Sonic Generations. There's only the Ultra Hyper Prototype 2. Yeah, the
It was
Ultra
also
Hyper
in
Prototype
Forces.
3. That was the Ultra Hyper Prototype 3.
He's just manhandling Chip now.
Chip is
It was
plush
really
coded.
funny on my On my Tumblr posts
Oh,
with the
I love the way.
line.
Actually, I love the way
Uh-huh.
the Eggmobile like clicks in.
Mm-hmm.
I love the metal sounds. Also, by the way,
Um,
it's the Egg Dragoon, just so you know.
why do you do this to me?
It just annoys me in
Oh,
the
it is called
cutscene.
Egg
He called-
Dragoon.
Why is he calling something else in the fucking cutscene?
Looks fishy. I'll try aiming for that.
Is the Egg Dragoon what God calls it? Is that like the meta name? Is it in universe the Ultra Hyper Prototype 1?
God, as in, Brozuka?
Yeah, yeah, Bazooka.
Gonna say...
You were gonna tell me the location
Oh,
of the
my
lost
Tumblr
treasure.
post about that one chip line where he's like, what happens if we throw that guy in the river? People keep
Yeah.
tagging it as Light Gaia. It's really funny to me. It just feels like insisting on like saying like the proper name of the character of them. Like it almost like it feels like similar energy to dead naming almost to call him
Yeah.
Light Gaia. Like insist on calling him that. He's Chip. I'm sorry.
They never explained how Eggman got out of white space. It is never explained.
It's like people who like instead of calling him Bobby, you know, the character from Super Mario Origami King, they like insist on calling him Bob-omb because that's technically his real name. And Bobby is the nickname they came up with for him. Like I saw somebody be like, he doesn't even like that nickname. Why does everybody call him that? Like we're being
it's
rude
the
to him
only
by
way
calling him
we
Bobby.
know. Because it's the only way we'll know which one you're referring to! Although then again, we have no problem calling Yoshi Yoshi, despite the fact that that's a species. We have no problem with Toad the Toad. What's weirder, being called human or being called Humansworth?
That was exactly like that had the exact same cadence as like a Tails line from Sonic Heroes. I think Chip just said, the ground is breaking up!
It does, doesn't it?
Tails would say that, but he would sound a lot cuter saying it.
Aww.
Not good enough, Sonic. Every time.
Why did he... He said, not good enough, Sonic, every time! What is the every time referring to?
I wonder if they stomped on the floor outside the couch, like Squidward.
Like Squidward in the future?
I love this boss, by the way. Not so
yeah.
much as like not so much as a play experience. I think I love the thematics.
It's kind of, you know, middle of the road in terms of gameplay. At least
Yeah,
it's
but,
not
like,
like super difficult.
There are
Oh,
no
he
rock
killed his own
underneath
robots.
a
Good job.
constant. And also, I like the part where he's like,
You
control-
little...
"The controls won't respond." I can't do it. My
He's so
the control.
he's so dramatic when he summons his stupid little robots. He's like, go! Give up and die already. Since when has Sonic ever done that, Eggman? Like, why would you even bother saying that? Like, you know that's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah. I know SB129. It's a good episode.
The classic.
Even though I don't like the depiction of cave people, I don't like that entire like cartoon trope of like the Unga Bunga versions of things.
What's the matter with that?
it's just really uninteresting. And it annoys me that SpongeBob has been going on so long that they've done the same bit several times, and there's like several different Unga Bunga SpongeBobs with different designs.
Yeah, because the design has changed slightly over the years.
Well, no, just because they started from scratch. They just independently had different people go, I've got an idea. What about SpongeBob, but he's Unga Bunga?
What do you not like about Unga Bunga characters?
It's just annoying, you know? It's like... It also feels like... I don't know, like, it's not a thing that exists, you know? Oh my god, I love this part. I love this part.
Alright, I'm gonna try not to fuck it up. He's drilling himself in the dick.
Look at the genuine violence.
Oh, I thought I was about to punch him in the face. That guy tells me exactly how many times I have to button mash the button. No, don't! Oh my god, he sounded so pathetic in that moment.
Yeah, I love
Oh, look,
like
I got
how
an
the
A rank
entire
for that. Nice.
nice. I love how for the entire fight he's like so desperate and like so has such a sense of urgency, and it all ends with like
No,
I don't know,
don't!
like yeah. And I love like the stay back. I
Oh
love
my
the
God.
implication that on some level he's like a little bit genuinely afraid. Could you imagine if Sonic could just kill him? Could you imagine
How
if
did he get, how is the windshield not cracked anymore?
Oh yeah, you see, he says he'll build a prototype too. This is an obvious reference to Sonic Generations, where he does the Ultra Hyper prototype too.
Whoa.
Dark guy.
Why is he trying to fight Sonic with a prototype anyway? Like, just finish your design before you use it against Sonic, come on.
Sonic being overly angry and violent is my aesthetic. Hell yeah.
I was just talking about the Outer Limits, yesterday on stream.
So I guess you like Darkspine then. Darkspine's a bit of a nasty boy.
I was talking yesterday about the Outer Limits, which is basically, it's like the Twilight Zone, but instead of, like, high concept type of things, like, sort of like psychological scenarios, it's just, like, a Monster of the Week show.
Huh.
Like, like, you know how Twilight Zone has, like, weird explanations for things sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Or it's sort of, like, paranormal, or not paranormal, but this, like, supernatural type of thing.
Mm.
In the Outer Limits, it's always, like, aliens or something.
Sonic, you've gotta get up. Sonic.
Hello, welcome
Hi,
to the stream.
Timely Enigma. How's it going? You showed up just in time to see Sonic the Hedgehog get unbearified.
7,
I thought you were gonna say unbearable.
3, kid.
No, that's Sonic Lost World.
We're gonna go supersonic for this, I'm assuming.
What's happening? Wow, that's just incredible. The temple.
Do you think that's what people's reaction would be if they saw, like, just an ancient building rise into the sky? It's like, whoa, that's so cool.
And gather here.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I just do.
Oh, so we saw the Earth, like, come back together fully. Why is it open again now?
Well, I think, like, you know,
The cinema
it's like,
sending plays. Plot hole detected.
I think the actual
Oh, we're not
process
going
of it
supersonic.
closing.
We're going to pilot a golem or something.
Sonic fan theory, the secret sixth Titan.
I have one but this isn't gonna be very difficult, is it? The controls are one button.
I wish that pink thing was voiced by Patton Oswalt.
You mean Chip? Oh, excuse me, Light Gaia, as everybody insists on calling him.
What does Patton Oswalt voice?
I love just the difference between Light Gaia and Dark Gaia.
Elena, do I know anything with Patton Oswalt in? I need to try and imagine.
I don't know
this
who that
voice.
is.
Let me look him up.
Heard the name
Remy
before,
from
but I don't know
Remy
who
from
that is.
Ratatouille.
I haven't
Remy
seen
the rat?
Ratatouille since I was a kid, so...
Okay, I'm looking up.
He sounds like... Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even have a chance to react to that. It's gonna take me 5 years to even reach him. Why did we start so far away? He was like right there in the cutscene. Why is the core of the Earth rendered as if it's the surface of the sun? With like the big like magnetic like things. What the hell is up with that?
One second, I'm looking for a clip of Remy from Ratatouille saying things.
Alright. Quick time.
No,
Better not fuck
I
it up.
could. Okay, I could see that actually. That could work. Hey, can I just mention, by the way, you know the sequence where you fight by pressing buttons in a quick time event? I think just a little... This is maybe has a slight mechanical spoiler for the Wii version, right? Like, whatever. In the Wii version, it's just a Punch-Out clone.
Thing.
Which is, like, way better.
We will be playing that version at some point.
Sonic, hit Dark Gaia's
It's a level now.
while I hold him back.
Shit, you rock!
It took all I had not to be...
The sense of scale is interesting.
It is quite cool.
Reminds me of Wonderful 101.
Gaia's weak spot. Quick, while I hold him back.
Shit, you rock!
It took all I had when you were saying that, like, Eggman was the last level to not be like...
I hate how switching between rails works in this game. This is the absolute worst game. You can't, Vis. You cannot. You have to jump.
No, you don't?
And also there you have to jump because there's a thing across the way.
Okay, you do have to jump there.
Which just sends me careening off the level.
Hurry, Sonic. Dark Gaia's getting ready to do something.
Poor choice of words, but okay.
What?
I mean, you could just swap rails when you get to the thing.
What was the poor choice of words?
Just careening off the level sounds like a 2005, you know, fucking magazine review.
I'm gonna sound like a 2005 magazine review as much as I want to, Vis. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You can't stop me. And didn't this game come out in like 2008?
Yeah.
So it couldn't be a 2005 magazine review.
Well, they were saying about Shadow the Hedgehog at the time.
Yeah, but I wasn't. I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
I know.
I put that in the top tier on my Sonic games tier list.
At work today, I challenged myself to try and recount as much of Sonic's story from Sonic Adventure as I could, without, like, without, like, being, without forgetting too much, I guess. I didn't have to cut myself off, because eventually I had to actually, like, focus on work and stuff, right? But, like, it kind of shocked me, like, how bad my memory of that game is compared to when I was younger. I used to be able to, like, recount the entire story line by line.
I see.
And now at this point, there's a load of stuff where I'm like, was that Sonic's version or Tails' version? Was that scene even there? I don't know. I have a broader palette of interests now, though, so it's probably for the best.
That's the thing I was saying on my stream yesterday, is like I used to be able to list off the names of all the Pokemon just off the top of my head, and I knew all their types and everything off the top of my head. And like, I filled my brain with like too much other knowledge now that like Pokemon knowledge is like being replaced. Which is like fine, I suppose.
Yeah, your opinion of Pokemon isn't that big nowadays, so it's probably for the best.
Pokemon is not my biggest interest, like it used to be.
This temple isn't very fast, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. Like, why do we have to keep flying in from so far away anyway?
I love how Dark Guy is just trying to charge this one move and just keeps going for it. And
he's just like me for real.
Yeah.
Chip making just noises upsets me.
Oh yeah,
his noises are terrible.
People had the field day with those.
Use a combination of Chip's wing noise and his little grunts to get yourself banned off of Discard. What the fuck happened? Huh?
I think it's like a time limit. You gotta get to the end real fast. You gotta do it with some sort of Sonic-esque speed. Which in this case
really
means you gotta press the quick time event.
Like, I was half a second away. Chip, you rock! Yeah. Thanks, Sonic. This is extremely boring, I'm sorry. Egg Dragoon would have been a way better final boss. Like, this should have just been some kind of afterthought, you know? Like, just give me Super Sonic and let me beat the shit out of him, a la Sonic Frontiers. Like the Titans, you know? I would have had a much better time.
No spoilers in chat.
Yeah, I don't know why they rendered the lava like it's the surface of the sun. Like, that's not how lava works. It's not plasma. And the Earth's not that big either. You shouldn't be able to like visualize its magnetic field like that.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed.
Damn it.
I'm so God fucking damn it! Chip, you useless!
This is
You know,
incredibly boring.
I joked about the idea of the Gaia Colossus being like
Can you
a
destroy the
titan.
boulders? I tried before.
Can you punch them?
The wind-up is so long. The wind-up is shorter on blocking.
Well, I think that's because the idea is that punching them would be like
Come
a
on.
higher level play.
I see, you have to... I see. Guess it's not too bad. But it's gonna slow me the fuck down. I hate the laser. Hate the fucking laser. I'm having a better time just going through the gaps and blocking. Punching is just going to make this take 10 years longer.
Oh yeah, Solaris
Great game
is
design
way
right
better
there,
than this.
huh? Beautifully designed boss fight, huh?
I think this is a big piece of shit, to be honest.
Yeah, look at that. If you block, you barely take any damage. And you get slowed down way less. Like... why would I not just block? It's so funny. Like, my health bar just kind of becomes a resource at this point. I just have to... This is resource management. You have to not fuck up the blocking, though, because if you get hit directly, you take too much damage to, like, have enough left to block the rest. So... And if you can make it through a gap, you gotta go for that as well. I'm running out of lives, by the way. Fuck. Trying to thread the needle, and I did not manage it.
At least, like, absolute worst comes to absolute worst. Next time we can probably skip cutscenes, and a lot of the length of this will probably just go like that.
There we go. That went well. As well as it can do. Oh.
I'm gonna be real hot take. The original end fight from the end of Sonic Frontiers is actually really fucking good. Like, I agree it goes harder than this, but also I think it just goes a lot harder than people give it credit for.
He starts doing them too fast, I can't block in time. I wouldn't be able to punch in time either.
That's why you gotta preempt, because you know that's all he's gonna do is just throw another one immediately.
Yeah, but then I'm just gonna sit in place forever and not make any progress. Okay, I don't need to stare at you every time, please. Just let me play. This is so slow already. Huh? I can't. I'm busy. If you need to tell me something, tell me it in the chat. I'll see it there. Fuck. Well, not the laser gun. God damn it. Well, that's a game over. One game over and you do it, a yoinky.
Would it be funny if that game over and there sent you back to the beginning of Eggman Land?
What is... I have to play Egg Dragon again? Is that how this works?
Wait, is there a hub world you can go to?
No, it's just like stage.
Wait, just go to Eggman Land, apparently?
Well, if I do go to Eggman Land, it just... No, this is the... Oh yeah, I do have to do Egg Dragon again.
That lit up part on the bottom looks fishy. I'll try aiming for that.
Well, everybody...
How long have I been streaming for?
2 hours,
2
15
hours.
minutes.
Okay, yeah, I don't... Let's just do this next
Yeah.
time.
I was gonna say, like, I don't think we should, like... Without giving too much away, it's like... It's not even like we were just about to fucking finish everything.
What?
Yeah, it's a very, very, very dragged out final act.
The game is already dragged out.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see your Tumblr posts about Unleashed when you finished it.
Unleashed is like, it's like digging itself into a new, even lower tier on my list that didn't exist previously. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever been this pissed off playing a Sonic game before.
This is... It's the 360 version.
Yeah, this is the Xbox version of the game.
Am I the only person who thinks that Sonic Unleashed is an underrated gem? Post the same 4 screenshots of the day stages. This is back when the series was ambitious and Kino and peak. It's the magnum opus of Brozook.
I don't think I've ever had a worse time playing a Sonic game. Honestly. Never.
Okay, so...
Like, not even playing, like, Sonic 4 Episode 1. Honestly, I never finished that game. I'm gonna go back to it and see if I like it better than Unleashed, just to, like, make sure. Like, I'm gonna see if I if... I'm gonna see if Unleashed is at least better than Sonic 4 Episode 1.
It's a shame you haven't played actual Sonic 06. Because then I could ask you the very controversial question. Do you think IGN giving this a lower score than 06 might have actually been justified?
Maybe. It's not as glitchy as Sonic 06. The glitches haven't been very plentiful.
Well, like, how much
it's
would
a
you rate
more
this
stable
game
game than 06.
What would you rate this out of 10?
0. Okay, I can't give it a 0. Okay, that's being facetious. Because, like, it's not, like... I was gonna say it's not the worst thing I've ever played, because it might be, but... Well, okay, it's not Bob Is You. Also, oh fuck,
God,
I never changed the
hot
category. This has been Pikmin 4 the whole time.
Wow, I can't believe Pikmin 4 is finally Kino and Peak again.
There, as we're ending the stream, I'll switch it.
It's funny because this is the Sonic game where they introduced a dog, and that's the Pikmin game where they introduced a dog.
Nobody noticed I still had the category set to Pikmin 4. Oops. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've
It
only
took
played
half
the
an hour
better
to beat
version
the
of
first
Sonic
level.
06. I've played the fan remake. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back and play Sonic 4 Episode 1 again, and try and actually beat it this time. Also, I'm of the opinion that Sonic 4 Episode 2 is actually a pretty decent game.
Oh yeah, I like episode 2.
Which means it's really a shame that, it's really a shame that they never finished it, you know?
Yeah. It's a shame that Little Planet is just stuck there forever.
They didn't, they never made episode 3. This Sonic Unleashed has just been just an absolute ordeal. I don't know what to say.
I mean, you gotta admit,
feel,
you got.
or do, or
I mean, you gotta admit, though, it's
Race.
ambitious.
Shut up. Not listening to this shit anymore. I wasn't even going to get this far in the game if it wasn't for your help, Biss, because, like, I was not going to get all those medals. Like, the medal requirement shit was already enough for me to be, like, done with this game. So it's on borrowed time to begin with. So, like, no. I feel like there's no way that the Wii version doesn't go higher on the tier list than this. Like, there's no way I don't like that one more, from what I've heard. So...
we'll see, we'll see.
That'll be
I
interesting.
will say one thing about the Wii version.
Uh-huh.
That's my review of Sonic Unleashed for Wii.
Incredible.
If you know, you know.
Alright, well, I will be back on Thursday. And I'm probably gonna play more. Actually, no, I will not be back on Thursday because I have a graduation to go to.
Hey, I'm going to evaporate. Watch this.
No, Biss, I have to show you the. Remember?
Oh, sorry.
We have stuff to do after the stream.
I'm going to condense.
Anyway, the one time that they don't release a game on Friday is the time that I'm like they're releasing it on a Thursday, which they never do. Is the one Thursday where I'm not going to be available. Like, why did they do this to me? Anyway, I'll be here on Friday and we're going to stream Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And maybe also Pikmin 4. And then Saturday, more of the same. And then Sunday, we come back to Sonic Unleashed yet again.
And we finally beat Dark Gaia.
I need a break from it, Abyss. We're not... Well, can we... So we'll probably stream together on Friday, because that's when the Thursday stream would normally be.
Okay, so let's stream Peggle.
No, let's do the Super Mario 64 Decades Later.
Okay, so
let's continue that.
So just being sure, you're absolutely certain no to the Peggle stream.
Yes, I don't want to stream Peggle. I'm sorry. I'm not a Peggler.
Aww, you keep disappointing me.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you again on Friday. And we'll play Thousand Year Door. Next stream. Alright. Bye-bye.
Have a nice night, everybody.